Hi, my name is Ken Doherty, professional snooker player, and I've been playing in the Welsh Open since 1992.
Thank you. My name's John Pellew. I'm a world snooker referee and I've been doing the Welsh Open for around 14 years.
Shaun Murphy, professional snooker player, and my first Welsh Open memory is from 1996. The Welsh Open has been, I think very, very special to me and all professional players. It's been, almost on its own, certainly amongst the other home nations events, which it outdates by, several decades. A very, very special event that was won by pretty much all the greats over the years.
Appreciation for a fantastic final to both players. Alan McManus, Ken Doherty.
Oh, the Welsh Open. Well, I got back to Newport in 1993. It was my first ranking win, beating Alan McManus, of course, in the final. Yeah, I mean, there's a dodgy mullet I had there, I must say, but they were quite fashionable in those days, I have to say. Definitely not now, but maybe back in those days, I thought I looked pretty cool, but looking back, horrendous.
But Ken Doherty has beaten Alan McManus by 9 frames to 7.
Both of us were sort of trying to win our first ranking tournament, and it was down in the Newport Centre. I'll never forget it. Great crowd, great atmosphere, and a lot of pressure as well, and it went really, really close.
The trophy for the title of the 1993 Regal Welsh Champion, Ken Doherty.
Funny enough, back in Dublin, I still have the whole draw and all the results all the way to the final. I still have that in my snooker room, and I can see it every day, anytime I'm in there, and it brings back a lot of memories. I mean, to win your first ranking tournament is always very, very special.
Watching Ken win this tournament was actually one of my first snookering memories. I remember watching him play, the finesse, the touch and feel.
The next time I won the Welsh Open, of course, was 2001. I'm playing such a wonderful player, Paul Hunter.
It's hard to speak about Paul and look at these images, without getting emotional, because we all miss Paul so much.
Paul Hunter, ladies and gentlemen,
is the 1998 Regal Welsh Champion.
He was the lad we all wanted to be, look at him, long blonde hair, all the girls loved him, all the blokes wanted to go out for a drink with him. He was the one we all wanted to be, and on top of that, he was a really, really good snooker player as well. I think when he won here, actually, the first time, I think at the time he was the youngest ever winner of a ranking event when he beat John Higgins. And you watch that footage back now, it's, he looks like he's been a pro 20 years.
I was fortunate enough to be selected to referee the final of the Welsh Open, which is a great honour, and just to walk out in front of that audience with two such great players was an highlight of my career.
your 2023 Benedicta Welsh Open champion, Robert Milton.
What I enjoyed about it was seeing Rob's expression at the end when he won it, his face. Everything with Robert was perfect. He just enjoyed the moment. Back in 24, I officiated Gary Wilson playing John Higgins, and first couple of frames were starting to go nice. I realised that Gary was on for 147 and broke down 104, but you could see the balls were set lovely. And the best part then, the next frame, after the first 2 or 3 reds, I looked at the table and I thought, he'll have it this time.
It was absolutely wonderful, this. Got this cue ball on a string.
You could see when you stand in certain places, you're looking at the crowd behind. If they dropped a pin, you could hear it. Everybody was just waiting for it, knowing it was going to happen. And they just cheered and clapped and went mad there.
and the title of the Welsh Open champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
The GOAT. Had a real love affair with the Welsh Open over the years, I always felt, and you know, I played him in the Welsh Open a couple of times. I've watched him up close and personal destroy opponents. The 147 he made against Ding in the last frame a few years ago was just an iconic moment in our sport.
Go on, White. Go on, White. That is perfect. What a shot, left-handed, ladies and gents. Unbelievable.
Playing a shot left-handed, which I think will go down as one of the greatest shots in history. The screw of red, left-handed into the green pocket, back for the black, was just unbelievable.
As a right-handed player, try playing that shot with your other hand, and then imagine it's in front of 1,500 people, millions on TV, and it's in the final of the Welsh Open.
This is a genius at work. He knows he's got it now. He will definitely get a standing ovation for this one. And playing the last black left-handed, Ronnie O'Sullivan, the genius at work, makes a magnificent 147. Greatly appreciated by everybody in the room. And Ding Junhui, he's won the Bet Victor Welsh Open. This audience.
You never know what you're going to get with Ronnie, and more often than not, you get absolute brilliance.
See, he's not even going for one now. Because he felt it's not enough money. That's amazing, isn't it? Just have a look at the commentary box and smile. Oh, bless him. You have to love him. I've got to be honest, you have to love him.
Controversially, he went for the 146, turned down the 147. Asked Willie Thorne in the commentary box, what's the price for a 147? It was only 10,000, and it was so he took the pink instead, just out of protest.
The boy undoubtedly is a genius, a magnificent break of 146. Ronnie O'Sullivan looked him in the commentary box with a wry smile.
The championship trophy and the title of the 1996 Regal Welsh champion goes to Mark Williams.
Well, Mark Williams there, you know, better hairstyle there than he does have now, for sure, you know. But what a great champion. 1999 against Stephen Hendry, another great final, going right to the last frame and beating him.
The early punches thrown by the 6 times world champion, but Mark Williams, the 23-year-old from Cwm, proves the victor yet again. It's Williams, the 1999 Regal Welsh champion.
Mark Williams has to be one of the greatest exports from Wales in all of sport. How well he's carried the flag for Wales over the years and the achievements. You know, he's won everything there is in snooker, literally everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight belongs to Mark J. Williams.
Do you know what always strikes me when you look back at old footage of Mark Williams is that he must have had the biggest shirt sleeves of all time. It's absolutely amazing. He never found a shirt that fit him in all those years. It's absolutely incredible. If there'd been a strong breeze outside, it'd have been blown away. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I think World Snooker did a great job when they named the Home Nation trophies after each legend, and of course the Welsh Open named after the great Ray Reardon, who was 6 times world champion. Ray Reardon was a wonderful ambassador, just the way he carried himself, the way he presented himself on TV. Sadly, he passed away, but he was still playing snooker right into his 90s and still making century breaks. But yeah, what a great character. And that's only fitting, I think, that the Welsh Open is named after the great Ray Reardon.
You know, when you have a trophy named after you, I think that gives you some idea of just how important he was. It's absolutely right that the Welsh Open trophy carries the name Ray Reardon. What a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Welsh Open champion 2020, Shaun Murphy!
When I won the Welsh Open, I feel so lucky now to look back that Ray was actually there himself to present me with the trophy that carries his name. It was a moment that I'll never ever forget. A very, very fond memory.
Uwch y flwydd rwan. I bencampwr Regal Cymru, 1996, Mark Williams.
Well, it must mean everything for Welsh players, you know, playing in a home tournament. I know what it was like for me when I played in the Irish Masters in Goffs, how special it was. I think it would be nice for a Welshman to win it again. It's been a while, but there's such a great talent of players here in Wales that I'm sure it won't be long.
Oh, it was a lovely little stroll down memory lane, that was, wasn't it? Yeah, Mark Williams, still the only Welshman to win it. John Higgins, still the record holder with 5 titles. Ronnie O'Sullivan, all the hairstyles in the world we saw there, has got 4. And you've got great memories as well. You guys, of course, you were in the very first as a runner-up in '92. You got to the semis.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd it go?
Well, I got hammered by a rampant Ronnie O'Sullivan. I think it was 6-1, but yeah, I mean, when Ronnie plays at his best, there's very few people that can live with him. But I have got a lot of memories. I mean, it's lovely to see those shots, isn't it, of Ray Reard and, you know, down the years, those enormous bow ties that look like a giant moth has got you by the throat.
Like the one you're wearing tonight.
Well, yeah, it's bigger than mine. But, yeah, you know, I mean, one of my favourite memories, I've got to say, is my mate Rob Milkins winning it a couple of years ago, because it meant so much to him, the prize money, all the peripheral events that he then qualified for. You know, it just, it was life-changing for Rob Milkins. That was a special memory. But, you know, one of my first commentaries ever was in the late 90s, and Paul Hunter won it, and that was a wonderful moment as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and all the hairstyles we've seen there over the years, quite amazing.